friends, and welcome back to Dollar Workout Club. If you're a new member, my name is Lynn, and since I'm wearing green, I'm going to be showing you the beginner modifications to the exercise moves we're doing today. Natalie is over here in red. That means she's going to show you the advanced version. And Drew is wearing yellow, which means he's going to show you in between, the intermediate level of the workout moves that we're doing today. We're going to jump right into it, showing you these exercise moves along with the modifications so that you know who to follow. If you've been a member a while and you want to, you can go ahead and fast forward to the warm-up. Drew's going to help by showing both the green and yellow version while I'll explain it, and Natalie will show the advanced. So the first move we're doing are called high knees. Now, to green version, we want to keep it low impact. So instead of jumping your knees up and down, you're simply going to be raising them high in the air at a fast pace to really get that heart rate up. Like you can see, he's putting his hands out just to kind of gauge that he's getting his knees up high. At yellow and red, they're going to be doing basically the same move. The only difference is red may be going faster, and they're really going to be picking up that cadence, jumping from foot to foot, bringing that knee up high towards their chest. The next move we're doing are bicycle crunches. Now at a green version, you're going to be laying with your back flat, your knees are bent, and you're going to go ahead and support your head by holding your hands behind your neck. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bring your elbow to the opposite knee. So you're bringing up that knee, you're bringing over that elbow. At a green version, it's going to be a very small movement. You're not going to be able to bring your knee in that close. You probably aren't going to be able to touch your elbow to knee. If you can, that's great. The key here is you want to make sure that you really get that shoulder blade off the ground as you come up, so you're engaging your core. Just like you see Drew doing here, probably going at a slower pace. Yellow and red are going to be doing the exact same movement. The only difference might be the speed they're going at. They're going to be going quickly like you see here, never resting their feet on the ground unless absolutely necessary, bringing that knee all the way up to the opposite elbow, crunching side to side, alternating as they go. It's a really tough core workout, works both your upper and lower abdominals too, because you're doing both the upper and lower body at the same time. The next move we're doing are jumping squats. Now at a green version, you're going to want to get a chair, or if you have any sort of elevated ledge that's stationary, because you're going to be sitting back into that instead of jumping. What you're going to do is you're going to get in a squat position, so your feet are about shoulder width apart, your toes are slightly angled, and then while you keep your chest raised, you're going to sit back, so sitting in those heels, sitting back in the chair, and then you're going to push off those heels as you come up, squeeze your glutes, and then come up on those toes. So instead of jumping after the squat, you're going to simply come up and raise those toes, so calf raise, just like you see Drew doing here with great form. At a yellow and red level, you're doing the exact same movement. The only difference is red may be going a little bit quicker. You're going to be in squat form, again, legs about shoulder width apart with your toes slightly angled. You're going to keep that chest raised as you come down below parallel, and then you press through those heels and you come up and you jump. And as you jump and then land, you actually want to try to land, if possible, back into that squat position in one fluid motion like you see Drew doing there. It's going to be a lot of jumping squats. Yeah. That's why Natalie did a few. The last move we're doing are sit-ups. At a green version, you're going to have those knees bent again and your feet in the floor for stability and support. You can go ahead and support that neck if you'd like. And then what I like to do is I like to pick a spot on the ceiling, probably about 6 inches to maybe a foot from straight up and over. And then focusing on that point, you're going to actually lift those shoulder blades both off the ground, engaging that core, and then come right back down. So it's a really small movement. It's more of a crunch if you're doing the beginner level. And again, the key is to make sure you get those shoulder blades off the ground. If you don't want to make sure your neck doesn't hurt, it really is key that you look up at the ceiling instead of down towards your feet. At a yellow and red level, they're doing the exact same movement. Again, the only difference may be the speed they're doing. Their legs are fully extended, their arms are fully extended, and they're going to use their body weight to throw their body weight up and propel up into a sit-up position, touching the ground, and then coming all the way back down, engaging their core throughout this movement. Really tough movement because we're going to be doing it for a minute. All right, you guys, so Drew and I are going to go ahead and get started with a warm-up. We're going to do some trunk twists to start. Make sure you're warming up with us while Natalie explains the structure of the workout for us today.
Okay guys, the structure is going to be fairly simple for today's workout. We're doing each exercise move for 1 minute at a time. So we're going to start with a minute of high knees, and that's going to get your heart rate up really high. A minute of bicycle crunches, a minute of jumping squats, and a minute of sit-ups. You're going to rest for 30 seconds and then repeat that circuit 3 more times for a total of 4 times. So it's actually going to be a 17.5-minute workout. So it's towards the longer end of some of our workouts. It's really important that you pace yourself in this workout because a minute of high knees is pretty tough to do. So you don't want to start out too turbo fast because you need to be able to maintain that for 60 seconds. So if you don't worry about feeling like you have to memorize that workout, everything's going to be listed on the screen, and we're all going to be switching and rotating at the same time. So let's go ahead and finish the warm-up. We're doing some, normally you see us cool down with iron cross stretches. We're gonna do some iron cross swings. So it's more of a dynamic stretch, but it's really gonna stretch out your lower back and your legs at the same time. This is also another, Drew loves when I tell track and cross country stories from college. But in college, our coach would have us do leg swings all the time.
Oh.
And it's a really good way to warm your legs up and even to cool them down after a workout.
All right, you guys.
Make sure you have water handy.
Make sure you definitely have water and a towel. This is gonna be a sweat fest. I know you're excited. All right, we're gonna get started in just a few seconds. All right, we're gonna get started with those high knees in just about 3 seconds. 2, 1, and work. Now you guys, we are going a full minute. We definitely wanna have a fast cadence, really bringing those knees up as high as they can, and especially the green version, moving your legs as fast as you can since we're not jumping, but be aware that we're doing this for a full minute, and that's pretty tough. So try to keep a consistent pace that you know you can do for an entire minute. Maybe during this workout, Natalie will come out and share a lot of good cross-country track stories with us.
I know you guys
We're about
love them.
halfway through, okay, you guys? About halfway through.
You might need to shake your legs out for just a second and then get right back into it.
Now remember, our rest is built in towards the end. So in between movements, we really want to be as quick as possible transitioning to the next move. So we're going to be going into bicycle crunches in just about 10 seconds. Get down on that mat as fast as you can. Here we go. High knees still. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bicycle crunches. Now we're doing these for a full minute, so same as the other move. Make sure you go at a pace you can sustain. You may find, especially at a green version, this is a lot of crunches, that you may need to take a quick break. If you need to stop for a few seconds, just take a little break in between, that's okay. But then try to get back into it as quickly as possible, because the key here is we really want to keep our heart rate elevated as much as we can throughout this exercise routine, and only take a break at the very end of the 4 movements when we get that full 30 seconds.
30 seconds in, guys.
Really
Wow.
engage that core.
I said this is a cardio and core. It's really a leg workout day.
That's the running joke. Whenever Natalie does workouts, I'm like, oh, so it's a leg day? She's like, no, it's a cardio day. And I'm like, yep, a leg day.
My
Nice
legs,
job, you guys.
Your legs should be really tired from the high knees. These are hard to swing your legs.
Here we go, you guys. We're almost there.
3,
2, 1.
1.
Get up into those jumping squats. This is going to be brutal, all right? So pace yourself. Focus on quality form. At a green version, remember, we're sitting back in that chair, but then we are coming up on our toes at the very end for a little calf raise. It helps me if I keep my arms out in front of me for balance as I come down into that squat. It may help you too. Good job. Make sure to keep that chest raised throughout this movement, you guys. Don't hunch over, which is what we tend to want to do when we get fatigued coming down into a squat. Nice job. We're over halfway through. Remember, we're going to be going into sit-ups. Then we get a full 30 seconds break. So try to take as minimal of breaks as possible. Here we go. 10 more seconds before we get into those sit-ups. Squeeze those glutes, you guys.
My legs should be giving out on you.
All
Mine
right,
aren't.
3, 2, 1, and sit-ups. Nice job. Last minute before our break. Remember, at a green version, we're doing small crunches here. You can go ahead and support your head with your hands. Make sure you get those shoulder blades completely off the ground before you come back down. It'll help at all levels if you breathe in as you come down from the movement and breathe out as you pull your body up into the crunch position.
Halfway.
Nice job.
Good job, you guys. Keep going.
Squeeze that core.
We get a rest after this, remember.
Full 30 seconds. Come on, you guys. Give it your all during this work time. We're almost there. We have about 15 seconds left.
Good job.
Breathe through it. Small movements. Come on, you guys. Almost there.
5 seconds. 2, 1.
Oh, man. Your
Ooh,
core should be on fire.
Okay, 3 more rounds,
This is
you
a great
guys.
time to try to slow that heart rate down. Focus on your breathing and get a drink of water because we're gonna do this again and then again.
Yeah, 3 more times. First quarter's done. Yeah, 3 more quarters.
Nice job, you guys.
10 seconds.
Try to get that heart rate down
Here we
and
go.
then get ready back into position because we're starting with 1 more minute of those high knees. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's go for a minute. Getting that heart rate right back up.
Oh, this is a mentally tough workout, guys. I mean, physically tough, but also mentally tough.
Mentally tough because it's so physically tough. You're thinking, I got to do this a few more rounds. But the great news, you guys, especially working out at home, is you're not driving to the gym. You're not driving back. You're not having to worry about the breaks in between. A lot of times our workout is as long as it would take for you just to get to the gym and back.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So even though this is a tough workout, it's only 18 minutes, technically 17 and a half. And really when you think about it, you're getting in a killer workout in such a short period of time that you have time for it and you'll make time for yourself.
And break
Almost
it down
there.
into short segments, right? So instead of thinking, oh man, I have 3 more rounds, just focus on this round.
Yep,
Just
this
like
minute.
when I used to run track, we'd break it down by lap.
5
right?
seconds.
Only focus on that lap.
We're going down into our bicycle crunches in 2, 1, down in bicycle crunches. Yeah, for me, I mean, you guys here, if you guys have been members for a while, you know this. I always feel like I struggle the most out of the 3 of us with workouts. I always joke around, I'm the weakest link. But the one thing that helps me, especially during tough workouts where I'm like, there's no way I can finish this, is I focus on just the move I'm at. Right now with these bicycle crunches, the only thing I'll think about is elbow to knee, lifting that shoulder blade up, squeezing that core, breathing in as I come down and out as I go up. So break it up and just focus on the move, you guys. Every rep counts. It's just good that you tuned in and that you're working. It doesn't matter how fast you're going or if you're not competing with us, okay? Breathe in. You guys are doing awesome. We have about 15 seconds left and we're starting into our jumping squats from here. Breathe in. Get as many reps in as you can. Nice job. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Jumping squats.
Jumping squats.
All right, you guys. Make sure you're keeping good form. This is probably, in my opinion, the toughest move that we do.
1 rep at a
Really
time.
fatiguing those legs. Make sure at a green level you are coming up into that toe raise, so you're working those calves at the very top instead of jumping. Squeezing those glutes.
Use your hands for momentum to push you up off the ground.
Nice
So
job.
what happens for me, the reason I stop, my legs just give out on me. So you shake them out for a second and hop right back in.
Nice job. You guys are doing awesome. We have less than 30 seconds left. We have about 20 seconds. Then we're going to go straight into those sit-ups, and then we get a 30-second rest. Come on, you guys. You got this. Just about 10 seconds.
Man.
Squeeze those glutes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and sit up.
Sit-ups.
Nice job.
So in this workout, there really isn't
Here
much
we
of a
go.
difference between yellow and red. So if you're doing red, good job. If you're doing yellow, good job. Actually, if you're doing any level, good job.
This is a tough workout. Each of these moves are really difficult to do for a full minute. So be proud of yourself, like we talked about. Just focus on each movement, doing the best you can. If you really need to take a break for a few seconds, especially since yellow and red are very similar, that's okay. But remember, you guys, we get a break after this. We have less than 30 seconds and we get a 30-second rest. So if you start to feel fatigued, just remind yourself that. Try to push through it and really hold that break for the 30-second rest period that's coming up in about 15 seconds. Breathe out as you come up. Squeeze that core, you guys. Really squeeze that core. We're almost there. We have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 30 seconds.
Good job, guys.
Halfway done.
Nice job.
We're halfway there, you guys. Just take it 1 rep at a time. Next up, we got high knees. Here we go.
Man, I should have worn shorts today. I'm hot.
It is warm. It is warm. All right, you guys, shake out those legs. Focus on calming your breathing. You should be winded at this point. If not, maybe try to bump it up a level. In 3, 2, 1, high knees. Full minute again.
And you want to really focus at this point in the game. A lot of people I see will go like this because they're tired. Really focus on getting your legs parallel with the ground, even if that means you need to go slower or stop every few seconds to shake your legs off.
Yep, and at a green level, that's why I try to keep my hands out in front of me to remind myself that I really want to try to hit my hand with my knee, okay? That's really bringing it up as high as it needs to be, because if not, like Natalie said, you know, we'll probably do smaller movements, but we really want to get that knee as high up as you can, you guys, and really try to pick up that speed. If you can go faster than me, great. If you're going slower than me, that's okay too. We're all at a different level. Don't compare yourself to us on the screen. We're simply here to guide you through the workout, but this is your workout.
Almost
Come
there.
on, you guys. We have about 10 seconds left, then we go down into our bicycle crunches. You're more than halfway through this workout, you guys. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Come on down for those bicycle crunches.
Here we go.
Now to green level, if you're able to bring that knee to elbow, then do it, okay? Normally at a beginner level, we're not able to crunch in quite that far, but if you're able to, don't push yourself. Bringing that elbow as close as you can to the knee is gonna work more of your abdominal muscles. Good job, you guys. Focus on form, breathing in. Don't hold your breath like we tend to do when we're doing core work. Breathe in as you come down and breathe out as you come up into that movement. Nice job. Almost there. We have just about 15 seconds left. If you need to take a quick breather, you can. Really try to push through. Remember, we're coming into those jumping squats next. In 5 seconds. Quick. Oh, nice job, you guys. Ooh. Come on up. Try to transition as quickly as you can, but focus on good form. Come down into those squats. Good job. Keep that chest raised. As we get tired, easy to hunch over. Keep that chest raised, pushing through those heels, squeezing those glutes. Nice job. We're a little over halfway through that minute.
Keep pushing. One rep at a time.
Nice job. Here we go. We have about 10 seconds left. Try to get a couple more reps in. We're going to go down to those sit-ups. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sit up. Nice job, you guys. We're almost 3/4 the way through.
Here we go.
After these sit-ups, I know that we're tired, but if you can, even if you're going at a slow pace, try to do this full minute of sit-ups, because after this, we get a 30-second rest again. Breathing out as you come up, breathing in as you come down. Make sure if you're at a beginner level that you're really getting those shoulder blades off the ground, okay? Because you don't want to just lift your neck up and down. You actually want to lift those shoulder blades up and then come back down. Nice job. We're almost there, you guys. We have about 20 seconds left and we get a 30-second rest. Push through. Get in as many reps as you can.
Good job, guys.
Nice job. Breathing out as you come up. Come on, you guys. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 30 seconds. Nice
Body
job.
Spent.
We are
Okay, last
3/4
round.
the way through, you guys.
Fourth quarter here.
Get a drink of water if you need it. Try to lower that heart rate as much as you can. We're going to be starting the last round. I know that makes you happy. And you know what we like to say here, last round, best round. Okay? This is where we're going to see the most improvement because our heart rate's elevated. We're already fatigued. Here we go, you guys. 2, 1. 1 minute of high knees. Let's work. Last 4 minutes of work, you guys, and then we're done. I want you just to focus on this one round of high knees, really lifting that knee up as high as you can, going at a fast pace. Don't give up. What do Natalie and I like to say? Like, creepy guy behind you, good looking guy ahead of you. Move those feet.
It doesn't
Just
work for
kidding.
me.
We don't say that, but it's funny. We do. All right, you guys, come on. Move those feet. Here we go. We have just about 20 seconds left before we get down into those bicycle crunches. Really move those knees. Get that heart rate up. You should be so winded at this point, you guys. If not, I challenge you on this last round to really pick up your speed or move up a level. Come on, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, bicycle crunches. Okay, the full minute of these, focus on quality form. Really getting that knee to the opposite elbow. Breathing in as you come down and breathing out and engaging that core as you come up. Make sure you're getting that shoulder blade completely off the ground. Nice job, you guys. We're in that final stretch. Remember, this is where you're gonna get the most benefit by pushing through that fatigue and really challenging yourself to get as many reps as possible without resting unless it's necessary. You're doing awesome, okay? We have just about 20 more seconds left, and then we're gonna go into those jumping squats. Good job. Pick up the pace if you can. Make sure you're giving it your all. That's all we ask. Keep going. We have 5 seconds left. Come on, come on, come on. Work, 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 work. 3, 2, 1. Oh, all right, you guys. Come on up into those squat jumps.
There we go. Last time doing these, you guys.
All right, last time, you guys. Your legs should feel like Jell-O. I know this is a tough movement. Push through it. Really squeeze those glutes. Get in as many reps as you can. You got this. Come on. Squeeze those glutes. Keep that chest raised. Focus on good form. This is the last time we're doing this movement. Okay? And we're already halfway through it. We have just about 30 seconds left. I'm not gonna lie, I looked at this workout and I'm like, I'm only doing green. This is hard, and green's hard too, you guys. But really, these type of workouts, you're gonna get killer fat burn. Your heart rate's elevated, you're gonna have a strong afterburn. So I'm really proud of you guys. 5 more seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Come on down, you guys. Last minute of this workout is the sit-ups, okay? Don't jip yourself at the very end. Try to get in as many reps as you possibly can. Remember, you're getting those shoulder blades completely off the ground. Even at a green level, think of lifting that chest high up to the ceiling. It helps if your neck is feeling sore. It helps to support your neck and look up to the ceiling, not down towards your feet. And crunch. Really squeeze those abdominals. If you're yellow and red, you can use those arms as momentum as you throw your body weight up into the seated position. Come on, you guys. We have less than 30 seconds. I want you to get in as many reps as you can. Breathe through it. Breathing out as you come up into the hard part of the movement. Breathing in as you come back down. We have just about 10 more seconds. Come on. Move it, move it, move it. Quality reps. Let's do this. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job.
Woo, guys.
All of us are sweating. I'm sweating, Natalie's sweating, Drew's sweating, so you better be sweating at home. All right, that was a tough workout. I'm really proud of you guys for pushing through that. I'm gonna move my chair, try to lower your heart rate a little bit and grab a drink of water, and we're gonna start in those cool down stretches.
So we're gonna start with the cobra stretch. So what you're gonna do is lay down on your stomach, and with your palms against the ground, you're just gonna push yourself up off the ground. So you feel a really deep stretch in your stomach and your lower back, and a little bit of your hamstrings.
Ooh, after doing that much abdominal work, you should definitely feel this. At a green version, if you're not able to lift quite that high up, you can go ahead and rest on your forearms or put your hands further out. The closer they're in, the higher you're gonna lift up. Nice job, you guys. That was a tough workout.
Yeah.
A typical Natalie leg, but not leg workout. We just love her.
I even said, no, really, it's just cardio and core. And then I started doing the work. I'm like, okay, this is a leg workout. Okay.
I love her. All right, we're pushing up into that downward dog position. Come up on all fours, digging your toes into the ground. What you're gonna do is you're gonna lift up from your hips, and you're really gonna try to push those heels down towards the mat. For me, because I'm not as flexible, my knees are slightly bent, but the straighter you can get your legs, the better. And you're simply resting that head in between your arms, okay? So you can shake out that head, really pushing back on those heels. If you'd like, you can even, do what I'm doing right here if you could see it in the camera, but I'm just bringing one heel down and the other up, really stretching out those hamstrings and your back. job. All right, slowly come back down onto those knees, onto all fours. We're gonna go ahead and do a sitting glute stretch. Sit down with your legs extended, doesn't matter which leg you bring over the opposite, and then wrap your arm around it. If you need to, you can just hold on with your hands and pull that leg, that knee, as close as you can to your chest. You should feel a good stretch all throughout your hamstring and your glute.
Man, I can finally breathe again.
Whew. Nice job, you guys. Ooh, that should feel good after all of those jumping squats. Try to bring that heart rate back down, you guys. These are a great set of stretches to do. Opposite side, to do throughout the recipe and motivation video after this. Make sure you guys stick around for that. Really, oh yeah, it's tough. Really bring that knee in. Stretching is a little bit of work, you guys. If you're not feeling a pinch, if it doesn't feel tough, you're not doing it quite right, okay? So don't just sit here. Pull that in, just a couple more seconds. Nice job. Slowly get up. We are so proud of you. That workout was brutal. If you agree that it was a leg workout, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. We love and appreciate you guys. We consider you family, and we appreciate that you share Dollar Workout Club with your friends and family, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for another great workout.
See ya.
We get asked all the time, what are our favorite grab and go snacks? And so I wanted to talk to you for a second about jerky, because I love jerky. In fact, I was just telling some friends how I make jerky, actually. It's pretty easy to make, and maybe if you guys ask nicely, I'll show you guys in a future series how I make my beef jerky. But in the meantime, I want to talk to you a little bit about what to look for when you're buying beef jerky. So I'm not promoting a specific brand by any means here, but there are some things that you can look for that make purchasing store-bought beef jerky a little bit better and maybe not as good, right? So what I try to stay away from is MSG, which in the ingredient list will either say MSG or monosodium glutamate. Okay, say that 10 times fast. MSG for short. And you want to stay away from that. It's a preservative and it makes food taste better, but I try not to eat that in my food. So for example, this beef jerky, the only ingredients are beef, a little bit of brown sugar, water, sea salt, natural flavorings, black pepper, and vinegar. So a little bit of sugar doesn't bother me because sugar is part of the preserving process, how they preserve the meat. And so what they do is, how you make beef jerky is you take your meat, you cut it into strips, you marinate it in your marinade for 24 hours, then you rinse that marinade off, and then you dehydrate the meat. And so really the flavor that's being added to it isn't a huge component of the ingredients. The main ingredient is the actual meat itself. So what I always do is I flip the package over and I look at the nutrient panel, and as long as it's most jerkies are fairly low in fat, you're gonna have 7 to 10 grams of carbohydrate somewhere in there, and this one has 10 grams of protein. So that's pretty much what you're looking for. There's some turkey jerkies that are really good on the market, as well as beef jerky. Any kind of meat you can make jerky out of. I even make salmon jerky, actually, with all the salmon I catch. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any specific questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I wanna know if you can say MSG, the real version of it, 10 times fast. Prove it to me. All right, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. All right, guys, today I'm going to talk about something that is a little bit of a sensitive topic, but it's something that I know that we all struggle with. I know I personally have in the past, and that's with getting criticism, right? So with health and fitness, it's a really common thing that I hear with my clients is, I'm really nervous to get started because I think that my spouse or my family is going to be critical of what I'm doing, or they're going to tease me or make fun of me, right? And you may not say it in those words, but a lot of times it's just a feeling of that's what's holding us back, right? So we're afraid of being criticized. So here's the thing about criticism is that it feels awful when people are criticizing you, right? Like, for example, let me tell you a story. For Dollar Workout Club, how our business model works is we get together every couple months and we film for 2 weeks at a time. And we 10 to 14 days at a time. And we get a whole bunch of content at once, and then that's how we get the content to you guys. Well, last time we were filming, I love Snapchat, I'm on Snapchat, and somebody sent me a Snapchat, and it was, obviously they didn't show their face, I don't know who it was just a black screen, and it wasn't nice. It said, so you're on a 10-day work trip? Oh, I bet you're such a good mom. And when I got that snap, it made me, first off, it was something that I already felt a little bit vulnerable about, because obviously no parent likes leaving their kids. Secondly, so for a minute, my initial reaction was I wanted to have a knee-jerk reaction and write back to them and say, you know, who are you? You don't know this, and you don't know me, and it made me feel bad for a minute. But then I sat for a second and I just had to remind myself that a lot of times when people are really mean or critical towards you, it is so much more a reflection of them than it is of you, right? And I don't know this woman or man, I guess. I don't know what they had going in their life. Maybe it was a jealousy issue, maybe it was an insecurity issue, I don't know. And so I had to just release that emotion and remind myself that, you know, she didn't, and I've talked about this in other motivation videos before, but, you know, Dollar Workout Club got started because, you know, we hustle and we work hard, and, you know, our story is, you know, nobody knows your story. I mean, our story is, you know, a long time ago, we were $170,000 in student loan debt, hustled, took on every side job imaginable, worked really, really hard to get out of that debt. And so Dollar Workout Club is a result of that work ethic that we started years ago. And, you know, none of that needed to be justified to this person, but when I feel small, right? Because a lot of times when you get criticism, it makes you feel small and bad about yourself. One of my favorite quotes is by Theodore Roosevelt, and it's called The Man in the Arena. And I don't know the whole quote off the top of my head, but it goes along the lines of, it's not the critic who counts. It's not the small man who points out how the doer of deeds could have done better, but the credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, right? Whose face is marred with blood and sweat and dust. And the quote goes on, but basically what it's saying is that the people in the peanut gallery, they don't deserve your attention, right? The people that you listen to and the people whose feedback you pay attention to are the doers, the people who are actually hustling, working hard, building businesses, your business partners, whoever, right? Those are the people that you listen to. In regards to health and fitness, it's not all the people out there who aren't trying to change their lifestyle, aren't trying to eat healthier. If they're being critical of you, those aren't the people you need to listen to. The ones that you need to focus on are the people who are trying to live healthier. And so try and keep a small, close-knit circle of friends and surround yourself with people who are supportive and like-minded with like-minded goals. So I hope that was helpful. I know that we all have painful, hurtful stories of times when we've been criticized, but I can promise you that the times that you work past those criticism is usually when you end up becoming a lot stronger. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.
Hey you guys, thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. We love having you guys as a member, and we love seeing the photos that you've been tagging us in. If you haven't tagged us in some photos yet, here are the hashtag below. So if you try the recipe of the day, or if you want to comment how your fitness workout went today, make sure to leave it in the comment section. You guys, we check those, okay? We check those every day. We love responding to you guys. We're having so much fun with you being a part of the club. Make sure to follow us on all the social media outlets, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.